Hi, Ralia Eagles. It's Mrs. Bloxam and Oliver here, ready to read you one of my favorite stories. First, I have to tell you, over the last couple weeks, as you know, just like you, I've been at home a lot, right? And I've come up with a lot of ideas. So, some of them were really good, and I've thought about sharing them with people. Other ideas, I just kind of ignored them because I was not sure that they were good ideas or not. And then it made me remember one of my favorite books called What Do You Do with an Idea? Now, this is written by Kobi Yamada. The illustrator is May Basem. I always like to look to see who the book is dedicated to. So our author has dedicated this book to Shale and Ever. It says, always remember, a single idea can change everything. Then he signed it Dad. So I know that Shale and Ever must be his kids. Then our illustrator says, with thanks to my friends who always support me and my work. That's a sign of good friends, right? If they're supporting her and the things that she does. So again, this book is called What Do You Do with an Idea? One day, I had an idea. Look, there he is. That's his idea. Can you see your ideas? No. But that's one thing we love about picture books, right? They get to draw things that maybe we don't actually do in real life. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered, what do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. Fragile means it's not very strong, so maybe he thought it wasn't a very strong and not a very good idea. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. But it followed me. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. See him? He's trying to hide his idea out in the weeds or under a tree. Go away, idea. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted lots of attention. What do you think it means if an idea wants food? Do ideas eat? Sometimes we say we feed our ideas. We keep thinking and they get bigger and bigger. We feed it with our thoughts. It grew bigger and we became friends. Just like us. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. They almost look afraid of the new idea. You see their faces? That new idea is making them uncomfortable. And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to him. Look, he's listening to them. He's turned his back on that idea. He doesn't look happy about it. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food. I worked with it. I played with it. But most of all, I gave it my attention. I like the way this story is going. And my idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. I'm seeing a lot of animals who are suddenly interested in what's going on here. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. Wow. See animals, planets, all cozy together. This idea is getting big. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because, it said, it is good to have the ability to see things differently. So when you walk on your hands, you see things differently because everything you're looking at is now upside down. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Look at that big idea. It's getting so big. Then, one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. Look at this. Look, it took a lot of time, but what's happening? I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea. My friends, you change the world. I hope you love that book as much as I do. My friends, if you are sitting at home and you have ideas of your own, share them and feed them, play with them, and let them grow bigger and bigger and bigger. We learn at school all the time about all these people who have had ideas and changed the world. And I know that my Rallia Eagle friends can change the world with their ideas as well. My friends, I hope you're staying safe and healthy. I miss you all so much. I'm just going to give you a little virtual hug, and I'd love it if you could hug me back. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.